colleagues, money is gonna come. Money is going to come. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tiwonge, aka Miss T, as some of you like to call me. And this channel, we talk about natural hair, home decor tips, and organizational tips on a budget. If this is something that you really love, then you're definitely in the right place. But today I just want to make this more of a chit chat. I turned 29 years old a couple days ago on the 19th of June. And I've been learning one or two things along the way, and I wanted to share with you guys some of those things. Also, we have a giveaway, so make sure you stay all the way to the very end because this video is sponsored. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. First lesson that I've learned, something that I've learned in my 20s, is that you need to take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself includes your spiritual well-being, your mental and social well-being, your diet, as well as your physical health. For those of us who are Christian, you know very well that you need to study your Bible, you need to listen to good music that will edify your soul, and you want to make sure that you're meditating and you're talking to God on the regular, because auditing without God by your side is suicide. You want to take care of your mental and your social well-being. Guys, if you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. If you need to find help, find someone to help you with your psychological well-being, because we don't want to hear cases where someone committed suicide because they couldn't speak to somebody else. And for those of us who know people who are struggling, let's render a hand to them, because we need to be a community of helpers and we need to give these services to other people. Be gracious to them and direct them the right way. Don't just look at someone and chit chat about them when you can actually direct them to the right way. Diet is very important as someone who is growing, and make sure you are mindful of the things that you're eating. Make sure you're mindful of the things that you're buying, because there are certain products that have a lot of chemicals and synthetic issues in there. It's very important that you eat something that is fresh from the ground, fresh from the farm, something that you cook at home. Avoid buying things from outside there. It's better that you cook at home, even if it's the same meal over and over and over again. But I would rather eat at home than buy my food out there. Save a lot of money. Trust me on that one. You save a lot of money and you also take care of yourself, because I don't want to grow older, or I don't want to get to my retirement age and all I am doing is spending my money on medical bills just because I didn't do better when I was younger. So if you're still in your 20s, if you're still in your 30s, make sure you start doing the most right now, eating well and doing some physical exercises. Don't just sit there, walk. I do walk in the morning. I do go around the block for about 35 minutes to 40 minutes, and then I come back and get ready to go to work. Make sure you find something within your routine that you can do consistently. When we say physical health, we're not talking about you doing strenuous exercises. You want to do something that you can keep up with, right? Because it's going to be a lifestyle. You want something that you can do on the regular and consistently. So make sure that you're moving your body, because when you grow old, the way this body starts to give way and give up. Guys, I didn't know that when you bend, as someone who is in their late 20s, and when you're coming back up, that the back starts to go, Guys, move your body. Move your body. Lesson number 2 that I've been learning, and something that I've been learning for a while now, is get inspired, but do not dwell on comparison, because comparison kills. When you're in your 20s, there's a lot that is going on. I feel that in your 20s, this is a time where you discover who you are. But remember, you need only to be inspired, and you need to work on those goals at your own required time. God blesses us in different ways. Other people will be married, other people will be not. Other people will have children of their own, other people will not have children of their own. Other people will have to adopt, other people will not adopt at all. I don't drive a car, I don't have a license. I have not been to driving school. My sister drives, she's 24. And for those of us who have certain blessings that other people do not have, we do not want to be comparing ourselves with them. We don't want to be asking them, why don't you have a kid yet? Why are you not married yet? Why are you not driving? What are you doing? Why are you not working? People are living so many different lives and people are going through a lot. We want to extend some grace to them. So make sure that you get inspired. You don't compare with other people, because it might just kill you. Lesson number 3 is that, colleagues, money is gonna come. Money is going to come. We are the pompo pompo generation. That's what we call it in my country. We want things right there and right now. We don't want to invest. We don't want to learn and know how things work. If you want to get money, if you want to be rich, you want to make sure that you are putting your effort in how to get to that goal. Everybody that you see that has money, or everybody that you see that is rich and doing well for themselves, they do have strategies in order to stay wherever they are staying, in order for them to get to what they have right now. They had a strategy on how to do that, and they also have strategies in order to make sure that the money that they have, they still have it and they don't lose it. So if you want to make sure that you are rich, and if you want to make sure that you have money and that you're financially stable, make sure you learn how money works and how to save it, how to invest it, and how to use it. That way you become a smart money person, a smart money woman, or a smart money man. Lesson number 4 is that you have to be intentional about everything else that you do. This is something that I keep on learning from my mentor, Dr. Adikondante Jemkoji. She is so vehement and so loud about intentionality. Intentionality is very important. It makes you smarter. It's a game changer. It makes your life purposeful. You have a meaningful life. It sets you apart from the rest of the crop. It puts you at a high pedestal than everybody else, because everything that you do comes out in a way that everybody will be like, wow, that is something so amazing. How do you do it? Okay, I'll give you an example. In 2019, I was living in a very dingy bedsitter. I did not care at the time. I cared less at the time about how it looked, okay? Until I got sick. And one of the things that my doctor told me was that, if you want to be well, you also want to start living in a very good environment, and your environment has to be clean, because some of these things are contributing to your conditions. So I went back home, I went to my bedsitter, and I looked at it and I was like, I need to sort this out. So I gave myself a target, because it was around June 2020, and I was like, I'm going to give myself a target. By June 2021, I should have fixed this place. I was a student. I was a postgrad student, living off my parents' pocket money. I didn't have a job. I was just going to school, and I was like, I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to be saving a little bit from my money. And when I have enough, I'm going to buy paint and paint this room. And that was the first thing that I did. And it brightened up the room and it looked better. And over time, I started getting things bit by bit, until I started showing off my room on the internet, on TikTok, and something that most of you guys have loved over the years. And that's where it started. I didn't have a pool of money to work with. It was just about denying myself certain things in order for me to get to that particular goal. So you want to make sure that you're very intentional about what you do. If you want your home to be clean, you have to be intentional about having a routine so that you follow it. You cannot have a good summer body if you are not working for it. So you want to make sure that you are being intentional, because it is a game changer and it makes you different from the rest of the crop. Last but not least, lesson number 5 is that you want to make sure that you create fun for yourself. Date yourself. It's very important. Don't wait for someone to be there in order for you to have a good time. You want to make sure that you're dating yourself. You are finding time to meditate, to pray, to pamper yourself, to just be alone. Solitude is very important. That's the word that I was looking for. Solitude is very, very important. And it's something that most of us deny ourselves. Even whether you're married, whether you have kids, whether you have a busy life, it's very important that you take some time off the week to do something for yourself, because you deserve it, okay? You really, really deserve it. I like to journal. I like to scribble and doodle. I like to do some art. So one time I told myself that I wanted to get myself a Bible that I would be able to do some journaling and some coloring in it, because that's what makes me so focused. And it also helps me to remember verses very easily. So I went on the internet. I went on Facebook and Instagram, and then I stumbled on Elegance Avenue, and I found out that they have really amazing Bibles, really amazing journals, and Christian and faith-based gifts from their shop. And I went there physically and I bought myself a Bible. this Bible. At the time last year, it was at 50,000 kwaja. It's one of the best things that I ever did for myself. I don't wait for people to gift me. I have to gift myself every year, because why am I waiting for someone else to do something else for me when I can actually do something for myself? So I went to get myself a Bible, and it's been one of the best things that I've ever done. And right now, these guys also sent me a journal this year, and it also came in time for my birthday, which is really great. So Elegance Avenue sent me 4-year planners, one for me, one for my sister, and 2 to share with you guys. How sweet. These 18-month planners are so pretty and encouraging, with course to keep you geared and fueled for greatness each and every day. And oh my gosh, look at them, so gorgeous. And they also come with a pack of stickers to remind you of important days and dates, such as birthdays, appointments, meetings, and all those particular things, because as you get older, a lot happens, and sometimes you tend to forget certain things. So this is really, really great. Now, like I said, I need to gift 2 people these journals. I need to gift 2 people, and all I need from you is to follow Elegance Avenue on the Instagram and Facebook page, as well as the TikTok page, and to come in the comment section below here and tell me one thing that you want to work on this year, and what you're going to do in order for you to achieve that goal. Okay, that's what I want you to do, just that. And then I'm going to announce the winners in the next video that I'm going to post. Otherwise, I hope that the lessons that I shared were very important, and that someone was motivated, was inspired, was encouraged. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. But before that, remember to subscribe to the channel, remember to like the video, remember to send this to your friends, and remember to watch the other videos on my channel so that you get inspired on hair and home decor tips and everything in between. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.